Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to HobbyHill. As you can see, I am very barefaced right now. I feel a bit naked. And that can mean only one thing: makeup time. So for today's video, I wanted to incorporate my love of art, particularly famous painters that you're probably all familiar with, and makeup. So I wanted to do 5 different eye makeup looks inspired by different famous painters. Hopefully this will give you a cool, fun idea for obviously when we're out of isolation and going out. But anyway, I hope you like it. Got my makeup, got my coffee, let's get going. To start things off for this Van Gogh inspired look, I just took my Rimmel primer and rubbed that all over my eyes, and then I'm just going with my Super Coverage 24 Hour in 10 Ivory, and I'm just going to put that all over my eye. Then I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and blend in all of the foundation on my eye. Next I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Instant Rewind Coverage Concealer in the shade Pale and put that all over my eyelid and then blend it out with the Beauty Blender. Then I'm going to add a little bit of eyelid primer just for the eyeshadows to stick to. So for the eyeshadow, I'm just using this Zoeva palette and using the colour Blessing as my base. Just with a wide brush, I'm just going to add that and pat it into the base of my eyelid. And then I will take this darker blue shade of eyeshadow, which I'm actually not sure of the palette name, and I'm just putting that into the outer corner of my eye and blending that all the way out above my eyelid and above the crease line. Then you just want to take a blending brush and just make sure that those 2 colours are all blended through really nicely. Then I'm just going to take a smaller brush and my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, put a bit on your hand, and then just mark out where your crease line is, and that's where you want to make the crease cut. Once you've added the orange and yellow and just blended them together, I just went back in with the blue eyeshadow and just added more to the outer crease of my eye. And then once I was happy with that, I just went in with some concealer and just cut out my eyebrows. Next, I just took my Maybelline Hyper Sharp winged eyeliner and just created just a very simple wing on the eyeline. And then I just took my black pencil and just put that along my waterline. Then I just added some of the eyeliner in my inner corner as well, just to connect those 2 lines together. And then you just want to take some of the blue eyeshadow and just blend that out underneath your bottom lash line. Just take your eyelash curlers, and I'm just going with my Manga Volume Mascara by Maybelline and adding that to both my top and bottom lashes. And that is the completed look. So for the Creation of Adam look, I'm just taking my Iconic Fever Revolution palette and my Revolution Roxy palette to create this fun look. So just like the look before, I'm just going to start off by cutting out my eyebrow with the concealer, and I'm just using the same one as before, just the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. Then for my eyebrows, I just used the Revolution Duo Brow Definer in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm just going to go through my entire eyebrow and just clean up the lines and fill them in nicely. Then I go in with my Gimme Brow Benefit in the shade number 3, and you just want to add a bit of definition to the eyebrows and make them look a bit fuller. Then I just want to set everything with my 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. So to set off the eyes, I'm just taking the Roxy palette and the shade Draco, and just taking a fluffy brush, I'm just patting that colour all into my crease and making sure to blend it out a little bit. Then taking the same brush, I'm just taking the colour Boo, and I just want to try and blend that out to just lighten the outer edges of the previous colour. Once you're happy with that, you just want to go in with the concealer again and just create the cut crease, just like the eye look before. Next, I'm just taking this red-brown colour from the Iconic Fever Revolution palette, and you just want to pat that into the cut crease with a big brush. Then I just sort of blended it on the outer corner and just sort of winged it out. Then when you're done with the eyes, I just went in with my Age Rewind concealer and just used my beauty blender to blend that all under my eyes and just sort of clean up the outer edges and create this wing effect. Then to add just a nice little touch of glamour, I took my Glam by Manicare Natural Hazel eyelashes and just want to put those on. These are probably one of my favourite lashes as they give your eyes just this nice natural length. Then you just want to go in with your eyelash curler, and then I just went in with my Maybelline Manga mascara again and just added that to my top and bottom lashes and just made sure that the eyelashes were blended in with the fake one. I'm then just going to set my face with the Matte Maker Maybelline powder in Fair, and just using a smaller brush under my eyes and around my nose and a bigger brush for the rest of my face. Then just taking my Maybelline City Bronzer, I'm just going to contour and add a bit of colour back onto my cheekbones. Then I'm just going to take a bit of highlighter on my fingertip and just add it into the inner corner of my eye. Then adding some golden eyeliner pencil into the waterline. And that's the inspired look done. Starting off with a naked face for this Mona Lisa look, I'm just going to do my foundation base and eyebrows. Starting off, I'm just taking my Morphe eyelid primer in translucent and putting that all over my eyelid as the base. Then taking my Roxy Revolution palette, I'm using the colour Gingerbread as my base and mixing it with this red colour from the other palette. Taking a fluffy eye brush, I'm just blending these two colours together and creating the base and blending it out until I'm happy with it. Then just taking a smaller fluffy brush, I'm using the colour Pumpkin from the same palette and just smoking out the previous eyelid colour. Then using the same brush, I just took the shade Cookie, which is a light brown, and just blended out the top colour. And once I was happy with that eye, I moved on to my other eye and did the exact same steps. Then taking the same eyeliner I used in the previous look, I just did a very simple wing on the half end of my eye. Then I took my Age Rewind concealer and just put that all under my eyes and just used my beauty blender to blend that all out. Then I just smoked out my lower lash line with the two colours that we used on the top lid. Then taking my eyelash curler, I just curled my eyelashes. Then using my L'Oreal Manga Volume Mascara, I'm just applying that to my top and bottom lashes. Then I just added some highlighter to my cheekbones and the inner corner of my eye. And that's the Mona Lisa inspired eye look complete. I also added some Australia's Girl Boss High Shine Lip Gloss in the colour Lovebird to my lips.